Hey, what's up everyone? I hope you're all having a wonderful day or night. I hope you will enjoy today's video, so let's just get into it.
My second solo date is tomorrow and I cannot wait. It's something that I've actually had to book in advance, so it's not a mystery, this one, but I am so excited because it's just going to be so special. It's something that I have wanted to do for so long, but nobody in my life really wanted to do it with me. It's just me. And this is the point of these solo dates, to be able to just go out and just do whatever you want to do and not have to wait around for anyone else. I'm going to a live concert, candlelight concert, the music of Hans Zimmer, and I really can't wait. So I will do a TikTok about this once I've done it and just let you know how I've got on.
I'm not gonna watch it, but I can guess. It went great. It went amazing. No reason not to go that way, right? The sad and pathetic, it's only before and after the solo date. What exactly happens on these solo dates that you have to call them solo dates? You start talking out loud like you're talking to someone, hold your own hand, give yourself a kiss at the end of the date. What happens if there's no chemistry? What happens if you don't get the butterflies? You just get up and leave, turn your back on yourself and leave? Because that's something I would really like to see.
Hi, I'm back with more red flags. And this time, these are more specific to the early in-person interactions. First and foremost is forgetting when they've already told you something. I cannot tell you the ick that I get when a man launches into a story that I have already heard.
Like you were listening in the first place. Let's get you out of the way and I'm gonna read the rest because I'm not wasting 2 more minutes on this. Second one. Oh my god, like that vocal fry like guys put on when like mocking women. Like, like that one? Yeah, I do. I know myself pretty well. And yes, I lied. I don't care enough to read all the other ones. Well, she's doing something else with her mouth, so I'm gonna have to read this one. Your ex isn't even your type anymore. Oh, anymore? Fair enough, I guess. Whatever could have possibly have changed now that you're pushing 40? I guess that will be for you to know and for the rest of us to not give a
Everyone tells you, get out of your house. It'll be healthy for you. Why? Every time I get out of my house, it just reminds me why I don't go out. Traffic, hate it. Have to spend money everywhere, hate that. Tips, hate that. Everything is money. Gas, hate spending money on gas. Like, I can stay home. My cats are there, my food is there, my water is there, my shelter is there. Why must I leave the house? Anyways, I'm gonna go back inside now.
good for you. Don't leave your cats alone in the house for too long. They might even start having fun. I don't think you got the idea, especially since you mentioned healthier. See, it's your generation that discovered something none of us knew before. Gen Z discovered walking. I already posted a video about that. I'm not gonna do it again, but that's what they've meant when they said healthier. It doesn't even have to be longer than 30 minutes. Leave your purse or your wallet at home and their problem solved. You're not gonna spend any money.
So I'm pretty sure the universe has sent me a test, so let me tell you the story. So about 2 weeks ago, I met this guy in actual real life. I know, can you believe it? In a bar, we got talking. He was really attractive, really funny, like good personality, good job, like ticking boxes. Like he was really a bit of me. So we swapped numbers, we were chatting back and forth, and then he said that he wasn't looking for a relationship. So 6 months ago, me would have been like, here, let's meet up anyway. And what harm could it do? Well, I'll tell you the harm it could do. It will result in 6 months more therapy, and I'll be Googling potions on how to make people fall in love with you. So I stuck to my boundaries and I said that I couldn't meet him, and I left it at that. I was like, I'm not prepared to change my boundary to meet him at his level. He would have to meet me at mine, and I have stuck to it. But I cannot tell you, like, the universe is definitely testing me on this one.
Oh yes, the universe. Sure, I'll play. The universe kept sending you all these tests that you met in the bar, and you failed every single one of them. Well, not every single one of them. All of them up until this one. Up until 6 months ago, you didn't even have the level. Now you want men to meet you at your level? What level is that exactly? What boundaries are you suddenly talking about? For the first time in your life, you learn to say no, and look at you using big words already.
I think men are underestimating two very important things. The first is just how fulfilling female friendships are. We're sending each other thinking of you texts, we're buying each other little treats, we're running errands together on a Saturday afternoon. We're staying up until 2 a.m. sitting on the couch drinking orange wine, talking about childhood trauma and laughing about inside jokes that we have had for 5 years. We are cooking dinner for each other and eating it by candlelight. The way I feel continuously seen and loved and supported in my friendships is unlike anything I've experienced in a relationship with a man. The second thing that men have not truly wrapped their heads around is just how hot fictional men written by women are. Tell me why I would need a man when I can just open a little app on my phone and listen to a story about a kind yet misunderstood cowboy with a deep growly voice who knows exactly how to talk me through it. Between that, my friendships, and what I've got in my nightstand, men should be terrified.
Of what? The only time I'm terrified is whenever that friend in your nightstand can no longer satisfy you and you decided that you need to settle down. Do you really think we don't see you? We see you all the time. We see you in bars pushing 40s, dressing cheap, looking easy, waiting and hoping at some point during that evening someone will walk up to you and say, hey, can I buy you a drink? Men underestimate whatever. Not really. I think you overestimate how much men care about you. Truth be told, everyone around you can go about their day not even noticing if you're in their lives or not. Cooking each other's dinners and eating it at candlelight? Come on now. Spell soup for me and I'll take your word for it. Underestimate your friendship? Here's a couple of friends for you.
How? How can it be fixed?
I would just say you should round it up.
I would say you can buy me a new one. Why would you ruin the tip of the makeup, the thing that you need to put?
Because I like to it, Grace.
Admit that you did it, though. Admit it. Admit that you did this.
And go fix yourself.
Admit that
you don't
you
have
did
time
this.
to be sitting like this when your makeup looks like that. Come on.
Really?
Yeah.
Can we just take a minute to talk about how difficult it can be in the dating world when you are a woman who is strong and independent, right? Like, you live in your masculine energy. Like, for myself, I'm a single mama. Like, for the last 10 years, I have raised 3 kiddos. I have to live in this space of survival and beast mode. Like, I have to live in my masculine energy. And then when it comes to dating, men are always like, oh my goodness, like, we're attracted to strong, independent women. But then they get with one and they realize, like, these women, us women, we're surviving in this masculine space where we don't have the capacity.
Yes, you don't. And now I'm terrified because every time I walk into a bar, there's one of you there. The strong, masculine, independent mother of 3. It's not that hard dating as a strong and independent woman. Except when you make that your entire personality. You make your own money, you pay your own bills. I got it already. I already sent you a cookie. What else do you want from me? When's the last time you heard a man saying, in fact, let me rephrase that. Have you ever heard a man saying, I pay my own bills, I make my own money, I'm a strong and independent man? I'm gonna go with never, right? Stop making that BS your entire personality and you'll find dating to be easier.
Let's be real, Christmas can suck when you're single. You just have to watch people in their happy families and happy relationships, and they're doing all these lovely Christmassy things and they're buying each other cute presents, and you don't know what to do with yourself. You feel like you're imposing if you go to see other people, and if you're like me and you're divorced and you've got kids, you then have to work out how you're going to separate the time with them. And like, I'm going to be on my own for a lot of Christmas, like Christmas Eve and Christmas morning. The kids are not with me, and that is a bitter pill to swallow. And normally I get really, really sad at Christmas, but I'm trying to embrace the solo thing. So I'm flipping the narrative and I'm going to enjoy this time and the peace and quiet, and I'm going to do the things that I want for me, because I can't change it. I'm single as and that's probably going to stay the same for a while. So I'm going to embrace this time, and I honestly hope that anyone else in the same position can do the same, because I know how painful it can be, but it doesn't have to be.
Yeah, absolutely. All you have to do is tell men to be terrified and polish that friend you have in your nightstand.
Okay, you guys are all just like really misogynistic.
How do you define misogyny? What?
What do you mean, what? You disagreed with her? There you go. The audacity alone. Who said you can do that? You never disagree with these queens. And on top of that, you asked her the definition of the word she used? Yeah, men should definitely do better, right? It's not her fault she doesn't know the definition of the word. It's not her fault she used it. It's not her fault she lost the argument she started. And of course, she started crying. You as a man should have been touched by that, I guess. Because we've never seen that as a form of manipulation. And it's not her fault, it's yours when not even that work that she wanted to live, and she left.
What was your question?
If you were sent into 2030 for 10 minutes and you were able to Google search one thing, what would it be?
And what was yours?
Like Super Bowl winners, Wimbledon winners, lottery ticket winners, you know, stuff to make money.
And what did I say?
You looked me dead in the eyes and you went, I don't know, I'd probably search like if One Direction got back together.
See, maybe we're not that different after all. But anyway, this is gonna be the end of the video. As always, I do hope you enjoyed it. If you didn't, I still appreciate you for making it this far. Thank you all so much for watching. Stay safe and I will see you in the next one.